Hi, it's Daniel. You're about to watch the highlights of our interactive cybersecurity lesson where we steal pizzas. On the day, hundreds of learners played along, and you can check out the activity using the link in the description. Let's see what we got up to.
Hello and welcome to Cyber Skills Live. My name is Craig Steele. I'm a computer scientist, gadget geek, and I'm interested in all things tech.
Hello, my name is David. I'm a web developer, multimedia artist, and pizza enthusiast, and I'm also interested in things related to tech.
You're about to get hands-on and learn cybersecurity skills in this interactive activity. Now, we need more people with digital skills to help make us more resilient against cyber attacks. In Scotland, for every 2 jobs in this area, there's only 1 applicant, so there's a huge opportunity for a career.
And there's a very, very wide range of careers for everybody. Technology skills are really important and useful, but it's not just a career for techies. There's a lot more than sitting behind a computer. There are jobs in marketing, digital forensics, legal, project management, and more. It goes across all sectors and skills, and there really is a job for everyone.
We're here in the Digital Den in Glasgow, and today on the live stream we've got over 800 people taking part from right across Scotland and around the world. We're also here with cyber resilience specialist Kirsty.
Hi everyone, I'm Kirsty. I work in the Cyber Resilience Unit in the Scottish Government. I'm looking forward to taking part in the live stream here today. So we've got lots of you taking part in this live stream, so I'm going to give a few shout outs to some of you that are attending. So if I shout out your college or your university or your school, please give a big cheer and a round of applause in your area so that I can make sure that I can hear you from the Digital Den. So the first one that's getting the shout out is going to be Inverness College. Can I get a shout out? I think I need it a little bit louder in Inverness College because you're a wee bit further away. So Inverness College, big cheer in your class. Brilliant, I think I could hear you this time. What about Denny High School? I know that you're taking part. Yes, excellent. Arran High School. West Calder High School. West College, Scotland. And Johnston High School. Great. So we've got lots of people taking part, and we've actually got people from America joining us, so shout out to America. Hi there. So if you're in your class today, if your teachers have got access to the Twitter, if you can take photos and share it with us, it would be great to see that today. So if you tag the photos using the hashtag CyberSkillsLive.
Today we're all going to become ethical hackers. Okay, Dougal, let's play the intro video and get started. Nowadays, many shops and companies rely on technology to run their business.
From taking customer orders online, to emailing suppliers, to dealing with other businesses.
We need more cybersecurity specialists to help defend against cyber criminals.
In this interactive lesson, you'll step into the shoes of a cybersecurity consultant and help a business test their website security.
Your client is Old Lang Slice, a pizza restaurant in Prestwick. They're about to launch a new website that lets customers make orders online.
And they've asked us to perform an investigation of their website to help spot security issues.
First, you'll investigate the public-facing side of the website. You'll gather intelligence to create a report about the security of their website.
Then, you'll investigate the software and tools the website is using. This will help build up an even better idea of where they might need to improve their security.
Finally, using the intelligence you've gathered, you'll try and find a security vulnerability and use it to break the website.
Old Lang Slice is a fictional pizza company, so you won't actually be breaking or stealing anything, but it will give you an insight into how businesses can protect themselves online from cyber attacks.
Now it's time to start security testing. Follow the instructions and let's see how many security vulnerabilities you can find. So we've got questions coming in as well about telephone numbers, trying to identify the technical support team. So obviously things like this, companies have got telephone numbers, staff names, addresses, things like that advertised on the website. Is that not like the normal type of thing you would expect a company to have? Why is that a security issue?
I mean, it is normal. You know, you'd expect to be able to get in touch with a company. You'd expect to go on a website and be able to find contact details. The problem is, in some cases, an attacker could use that information maliciously. So for example, if I knew the name of who the accounts manager was at a company, I could pretend to be that person and use social engineering to rip someone off.
Kirsty, something about social engineering, is that becoming a more popular way that people are attacking websites?
Yes, absolutely. It's much easier to manipulate the human as opposed to sometimes the technology. It's much easier to pretend to be someone that you're not, and we see this as a rise as a sort of way that hackers and cyber criminals are using that method to bring down companies, businesses, and actually individuals as well. But I noticed what you were saying about they're gathering this sort of report of the website. They're building up this sort of intelligence to report back. I imagine it a bit like if you're ever going to getting like a sort of house report kind of done, the person that kind of goes in and has a look and says, oh, is your boiler working, or is that in place, or do the windows need fixed? That's kind of what you're doing at the moment with the website. You're kind of seeing what's noted.
Yeah,
what's
you're
available.
observing things rather than actually...
Yeah, they're not going to actually fix the window. It's just more of a case of building that report to get it fixed.
Yeah, I suppose it might be that the company wants to keep all this information on the website, because if you're a business now, you might want to have like your opening times and stuff like that listed. But it's not up to us to decide that. We have to just create the report and say, well, this is the type of information you're sharing out there. Let's see how people are getting on at the moment.
I can see that we've got a lot of interesting answers for some of our open-ended questions as well. For instance, we asked you, what do you think is the most delicious pizza? And it seems that Sausage Supreme is winning by quite a bit.
Yep.
Also, the vegan sizzler is placing quite popularly.
Yep.
And a lot of people seem to just like meat and cheese.
So we're at the stage now where I can tell that most of you have done a really good job of answering these questions. What we're going to do now though is we're going to take it a bit further. So we're going to make, we've gathered a lot of the basic intelligence. Let's try and get a bit deeper with the information. So the next set of questions are going to be getting you to investigate parts of the website that you normally wouldn't expect a normal user to be going to visit. So it's still a type of passive attack. You're not breaking anything, but it will help us uncover some more intelligence that we can include in the report. So let's move on to these questions now. Okay, so I've just been analysing this intelligence that started to come through now.
Whoops.
What I can tell is that, have you got it here? Yes.
Yeah, we've got a lot of intel coming in. It's kind of flooding in actually.
Brilliant.
And the old Lang Slice management team will be very happy with all of this reconnaissance that we've done.
So what we've been able to identify is that the CMS that's being used, the content management system, is called Weber 3.1. Now that's an older version of Weber 3.1, and according to these documentation notes here, in Weber 3.1 there's a vulnerability on the admin panel screen.
Okay.
So, and the vulnerability is that it's subject to an SQL injection attack, which is a type of attack that kind of lets you run code on another computer.
You can kind of inject a query and do something to the database that you're not supposed to do. So for instance, maybe you could run an attack that would make you an admin user on a site.
I think that sounds
log
like a
you
fun
in.
thing to do. Should we try that? So yes, now that we've discovered one of these vulnerabilities, what you're going to do now is follow the instructions on the screen. We'll see if we can perform one of these attacks. Follow the instructions and see if you can finally get that free pizza. I'm getting excited now. Can you get in? Can you follow those instructions? See if you can get a pizza. Yes, we've got our first order in.
Oh.
Brilliant.
Inverness College. Well done.
Keep going.
Oh, even more. B-Slack Community High School, well done.
There's a pizza on its way to you now.
Literally. Well, not literally, but across the screen.
A digital pizza.
An image of a pizza is on its way to you.
Keep going. Stirling!
Oh,
Stirling High School, well done.
Yes.
stuffed crust as well, good choice.
Although this is like a very basic form of attack, this is exactly the way some of the largest companies have been attacked. There was a telecommunications company who were attacked by this way of, and it's really one of the first things that you learn when you're doing cybersecurity. How would you defend against this type of attack, David?
By keeping your software up to date.
As one, yeah.
In this case. since we learned that the vulnerability was in an old version of the Weber CMS,
Yeah.
which I have to say I don't think is like an industry recommended CMS.
It's not as popular as things like WordPress, but
No. Oh, well done. The thing is, if you don't keep it up to date, this is bound to happen. And there are people using botnets prowling the internet, just performing attacks on sites willy-nilly, kind of just automatically. So it might not even be a human being that's attacking the site. The attack that you're running could be done by a robot. So it's very important to stay up to date.
great. Tim, well done. Chloe, excellent.
Well done, Rajveer and Sadie
And Oliver.
at Lords. And yep, Rosie.
Thanks very much for your feedback that you're providing so far. Keep coming in, but you will be, if you haven't been satisfied that you didn't get the chance to finish hacking your pizza, you'll be able to come back to the website and play it again at some other point as well. And we look forward to having you on the live stream as well for our next Cyber Skills live lesson. So why don't we just get things sorted here and we'll start pulling together that report for Old Lang Slice.
Well done.
Thank you very much, and we'll see you next time.